You're watching the SEC on ESPN. Welcome to Presley Stadium in Gainesville, Florida, home to the number 7 team in the country. Florida Gators putting their 25-1 non-conference record to the test tonight against in-state foes South Florida with an upset mind and the postseason on the horizon. Florida. Elliott puts a charge in a right field, and it is caught against the wall by Cassidy McClellan. How about that for some
through ball on different levels? Maybe she starts to work those pitches more towards the top of the zone because that wind is blowing in. She can get more and more of those fly ball outs.
Gets a strikeout of Galligani. Quickly 2 gone in the first for Oxley. Still Oklahoma City, and while they did replace 4 All-Americans from last year, Oxley one of a number of returners. Gabby Camilla makes the play at second base in a 1-2.
Edge, especially that one before, I thought was right on the edge of the strike zone. That one maybe just up and out slightly more.
And right up the middle, Shoemaker makes the adjustment in a leadoff single for the Florida leadoff hitter.
Test. The third series of the SEC for Florida, excuse me, but a big test going up against number 1.
Runner goes, strikeout of Erickson, Shoemaker safe. And so 1 down with a Gator in score.
Tonight's game not looking ahead.
Chopper to short, backhanded by Wilkes, and dug out of the dirt by Jamia Nelson. But wait a second, they're going to say she was off the first base bag. Or perhaps did not have the ball in the mitt securely. In error. And now 2 on and 1 down for Townsend Thomas. Sprays it to the right side. Fielded on the run by Garcia Soto, who is as slick as they come at second base.
I tell you what, Matt, you know that I love to watch home runs and watch the ball leave.
Count against the first 3 Gators. Gets a chopper left side, and it reaches the outfield grass. Both runners will score as Cahalan comes in from second base. It's a 2 RBI single for Grover, and the Gators strike first.
Early in this game, you want to be able to take advantage of the miscues, especially on defense. This one is a really difficult play for Dania Brooks. Going over to her left, that ball ends up ricocheting off of her glove, then over to Alex Wilkes, ends up being in left field, and because of that, 2 runs are going across them, an even more difficult lineup to navigate.
Slow roller to third. It's Brooks charging in to make the play, and that'll end the inning. But Kendall Grover drives in 2, and the Gators lead it after 1 in Gainesville.
Ivy and Anna Renfro were all on our team at the same time when I was a junior at Tennessee.
How fun was that?
It's so much fun to see the different types of personalities all coming from the same family.
To full health, but healthy enough at least tonight to be in the lineup. Down in the count to Caitlin Oxley, 1-2. And goes down on strikes. The second K of the night.
She has been hitting the ball hard right in play, just has not gotten the results from it.
Takes the 0-2, goes down looking. That's back-to-back strikeouts for Oxley.
You was a quarter of the way there, Blue.
3-1 to McClellan. Goes off the third base bag. It's a base hit. Another tough play for Dania Brooks in the hot corner, and it results in a game.
Warning shot. Here we go, 2. Here we go, 2.
Flair in the left center. Back on it to make a beautiful play. Alex Wilkes, 1 down. 1-1 for Man Long. Smoked to Brooks. They get 1. Hard throw by Garcia Soto. And that is an inning-ending double play ball. And catcher for South Florida, transferring in from UCF in the offseason. To second base, scooped by Comia, 1 down.
Continuing their careers after college, and that's just so great for the sport and so great for these young athletes.
Garcia Soto off the end of the bat, 2 down.
The hard work that goes in when they're 11, 12 years old.
High fly ball right field off the bat of Galligani, and McClellan plays it for the third out of the inning. Caitlin Oxley is rolling tonight for Florida. No hits through those two giants of the game. Roped off the end of the bat of Taylor Shoemaker, who also hopes to receive a golden ticket at some point. And speaking of golden tickets and upcoming, she has been a model of consistency. And draws a walk on 5 pitches.
Well, and it's not easy to do either when you face teams that are going to want to pitch around you, or you're the player when you step up. Sweet spot on the barrel, with the barrel being slightly behind your hands.
Chop it to second base. Soto flips to the covering shortstop Alex Wilkes. One down, runners at the corners now for
circle of not a ton of hard contact for this Florida Gators team.
Runner goes, cut off from Wilkes. Cahalan safe at second base. Flair to Wilkes, 2 away. Really, to your point, Maddie, the contact from Florida has not been
of that concept of lengthening out that lineup, not relying on 1 or 2 players to get it done every time.
Second walk drawn this inning by the Gators. And now they are loaded up for Ava Brown.
5 pitches, Watt taking at bats without actually swinging the bat. To see her go from that to going out there and performing at this level is insane.
And she draws a walk to drive in the 3rd run of the game for Florida. Boy, the patience this inning for the Gators.
A lot of Maybelline, a lot of Sephora, a lot of Clinique. Felt like great value makeup though. Next time we'll leave a rag. A lot of makeup.
Big strikeout from Ann Long, closing the door on Florida with the bases loaded. Even when you leave the game as
it's part
a
of the
player.
game. Part of the game.
Fulton, high pop up left side, drifting into foul territory. Cahalan makes those who hadn't had to play those positions or start in those positions before. 1 out walk drawn by Wilkes. Two strikeout, battling back from down 2-0. Her 4th.
This last pitch decide what they're going to throw.
And Brooks sends a laser into left field to break up the no-hitter in the 4th.
Great swing from Dania Brooks. They actually went 4 straight changeups in that.
Strikeout with 2 on and 2 down. Nelson lined into left. It will drop. And in to score comes Wilkes. Chin is tagged out at 3rd to end the inning. But the run will count as Wilkes crossed home plate.
Nelson coming through with a clutch base hit with 2 outs. This ball drops right in front of Townsend Thomas with the diving grab, but smart play by Thomas. Throws it over to 3rd for the 3rd out to end the inning.
Third, the count is now full, 3-2. And so instead of a strikeout of Desiderio, it's a walk. The Gators in the last 2 innings. Gabby Comia to second base. Garcia Soto flips. Wanted to go for the tag. Couldn't quite get to Desiderio. Freshman of the year. To short. Wilkes flips to Garcia Soto, and a quick flip to first base. Will you see a quicker turn by a middle infield pair this year? Maybe not. It's the 2nd of the game.
Some of those pitches that she's throwing outside to the righties, that screwball on different levels.
In the air to center. Caught by Taylor Shoemaker. One down. In the Pan Am Games in 2023, won a silver medal. Best finish in an international competition in nearly 3 decades. Hoping to be back on the scene. Soft contact and a 1-2-3 inning for Caitlin Oxley. That'll keep her in the game a little longer. 3-1 Florida as we head to the home half of the fifth.
Is what is allowing her to get to those low and inside pitches.
How about this? A hack to left center, drifting way into left field, and Fulton makes the catch.
To me, was a spot where people were throwing her where she was hitting ground balls, but this year she is driving the ball into the gap.
Rolled off the end of the bat of Cahalan, bobbled by Nelson. Did she get the tag? No.
Tag.
0-2 to Thomas. Up the middle, off the glove of Ernst. Every runner is safe. Softball world at the time, Ken Erickson has become known to do that a time or two over his long and illustrious career, and Ava Brown will have a chance to come to the plate with the bases loaded. The bigger she plays. And draws a 3-2 walk to drive in another run for Florida. And the free passes have really come back to bite South Florida tonight.
To go along with the 8 home runs, so some pop in her bat.
Hey, time it up, too.
And she's rung up looking on the outside corner. Great. Transferring in the offseason from Mississippi State. Takes the 1-0 into right field. Fulton tracking and makes the catch. Towing the line in right field. Gators strand the bases loaded. Played 1 in the 5th team, and he thought, who better than his daughter to pitch so they could practice every day in the backyard. Good pick at second base. She's gotten great defense tonight too, Maddie. I know you appreciate that. Gabby Camilla makes the first out.
Florida Gators. Now, don't get me wrong. Florida has lost a game or two over the past several years,
Sure.
but not a ton of errors.
Fulton mile-high pop-up. Cahalan gloves. 2 gone.
To drive the ball to the grass.
Wilkes pop up right side, tracking. Erickson makes the play against the South Florida dugout.
Even when you don't hit it in play, this Florida defense is figuring out a way. If you're just looking at Oklahoma going, okay, they're winning again,
Chalk.
they're winning again,
Yeah.
they're winning again. And they did.
Bouncing ball off the bat of Comia, but there is the slick, quick-armed Kathy Garcia Soto for the...
You know exactly where that ball is going to end up before that ball gets put in play.
Up the middle, doesn't have a chance to get that one. Off the bat of Shoemaker, her 3rd hit of the game. Erickson chases the 0-2. 2 gone in the 6th.
I think Jocelyn Erickson was trying to hit that one about another 250 out to right field with that.
Seasons at Florida. There's something in the water down here in Gainesville.
I think, too, when you have so many different players.
Well, the ball gets away from Ernst into center. Shoemaker advances to second base.
Yeah, it looked like a delayed steal out of the corner of my eyes.
To short. Long throw across the diamond. Wilkes makes it. South Florida down to their final 3 outs. They'll have Pierce, Brooks, and Nelson duo. Florida lineup. And gets an immediate pop-up to short. Saturday, 6 Eastern here on ESPN2. We'll have the League One volleyball playoff semifinal.
Travel and to move as it's on its way to the batter. So I'm sure to Dania Brooks, that curveball looks like it's going to stay more middle. And then comes right back inside with the rise ball up and in. So right there, those back-to-back.
Win of the season. Gets a mile-high pop-up into center. Comia makes the catch. And she does it in a mere 82 pitches, going the distance against South Florida.
This is a really big win for Florida because I can appreciate the times where maybe your offense isn't firing on all cylinders, or maybe you're facing a pitcher like Ann Long and Carly Ernst who are mixing the ball all over the place, mixing speeds, and you can't quite find your rhythm offensively. But to have somebody in the circle, to have somebody like Caitlin Oxley step up the way that she did, hold down this USF offense, to me, this is a really good team win for the Florida Gators.
Her second complete game of the season. The other came in a 9-0 run rule of Kentucky, and the Gators are 21-2 this year at home. Their only 2 home losses